Millions in Syria and Iraq are facing water shortages as the region's longest river, the Euphrates, dries up.
Terrifying discovery under the Euphrates River scares the whole world. Despite being one of the most important rivers in history, with great significance across generations, the Euphrates caused global panic due to an unnerving discovery. The rich history of this legendary river is intrinsically tied to the survival of several towns that rely on it for sustenance. The discovery of an astonishing secret hidden within its depths has rocked people all over the globe. Historical records demonstrate that the Euphrates River played an indispensable role in the development of ancient cultures and their commerce, and the growth and establishment of societies can be attributed to the advent of farming as well as nation building. The significance of this resource persists even now, as millions rely on it for crop cultivation or obtaining safe drinking water while also ensuring easy movement and smooth business operations. Fear among global experts and individuals is on the rise after a new finding, despite its extensive use and historical significance. Experts are feeling both scared and confused by this find because not only is its size notable, but its location is at the bottom of the Euphrates River. While there isn't ample information available presently, it's obvious that what has been revealed so far can be classified as terrifying. The recently discovered features that are both unexpected and unusual have generated a great deal of intrigue, leading to speculation about what consequences they may bring. The global importance of this discovery cannot be emphasized enough, as there are dangers associated with the potential environmental changes that might affect the health of individuals and have an impact across nations. As professionals hurry to analyze and decode this discovery's significance, the global community awaits answers. This news carries additional weight because of the significance that lies beyond the symbolic representation of history, culture, and food in the Euphrates River. Our responsibility for maintaining the delicate balance between human activities and nature has been emphasized by this sobering example, underscoring how critical it is to conserve our planet's most valuable resources in an ethical manner. Eastern Turkey marks the location where two large rivers come together and form what we know as the Euphrates, and for thousands of years now, there's been a rich history associated with this. As one of the longest rivers in Western Asia, its historical significance is intertwined with the growth and progress of human civilization. For centuries, the river has served as an important source of water and livelihood for various societies. The river has sustained farming activities by providing necessary water. It also makes commerce more efficient, thereby encouraging development in towns situated along with it. With assistance from rivers such as the Euphrates and Tigris, Mesopotamia has become an affluent land known for being the cradle of civilization. Several cultures and religious groups consider the Euphrates River to be highly important, as all three ancient holy books, namely the Bible, Quran, and Epic of Gilgamesh, make reference to it. According to belief in ancient Mesopotamia, the magical water of the river is related to gods and goddesses. The significance of the Euphrates River in regional politics cannot be underestimated, as shared utilization of its seas by several nations has continuously been a cause for disagreements and even warfare. At times, political tensions can be traced back to disagreements on how to use water resources, such as building dams or allocating agricultural usage. Turkey, Syria, and Iraq still highly value the Euphrates River today as much as they did in earlier times, and local communities benefit from agricultural irrigation and electricity produced by harnessing the power of this body of water. An adequate water supply and waste management, coupled with conflicting needs for the river's resources, pose multiple challenges. Without proper water management and collaboration with other countries, it is unlikely that the river will continue to exist for an extended period of time. News of what was found recently under the Euphrates River has sent shockwaves throughout the entire world, and fear and concern have arisen because of the limited information about the findings coupled with their harmful potential. There's still a mystery surrounding what was found, which amplifies the feeling of unease and indecision, and finding this news in such an important river like the Euphrates makes it scarier and enigmatic. People's imagination has been fired up by the belief that a very scary creature might be hiding under the surface of this critical river, making them feel even more afraid. This unprecedented finding has only served to increase people's anxiety, as dangerous chemicals and strange life forms could possibly be found within. Everywhere in the world, people are inventing tales due to limitless possibilities and a lack of understanding. This finding has a profound impact on the whole world for both humans and wildlife alike. The importance of the Euphrates River cannot be understated since it provides water to many regions while also supporting a variety of plants and animals. The delicate balance is susceptible to change or danger, which can lead to severe outcomes such as environmental damage and risks to public health, and the situation may also affect international politics. The finding raises concerns about future effects on the river's ecosystem and potential threats to human health, which may have an impact on both wildlife numbers and overall riverine safety. It is feared that any findings may cause considerable damage to the river's ecosystem by affecting aquatic life in negative ways, which could also jeopardize habitat security for marine creatures or even towns downriver. Additionally, this discovery has the potential to significantly influence society and politics due to its possible relationship with past civilizations or wars in that region. Finding relics or remnants from former civilizations submerged underwater could have immense cultural and historical significance by reshaping how we comprehend the past in that region. Scientists and experts have been committedly trying to establish what this harrowing discovery is all about, and there's a great eagerness among other parts of the globe to learn more about it. Those who depend on the Euphrates River face significant challenges due to these harmful effects, and both short-term and long-term plans are required to manage possible threats posed by this discovery to both human health and the environment. Many people all over the world are fearful and concerned about the diverse impacts and meanings of what has been discovered beneath the Euphrates River. At present, there has not been any public disclosure regarding the specifics of these findings. Nevertheless, their impact upon environmental ecosystems and international affairs could be potentially frightening. Ensuring the preservation of the river's ecosystem is of utmost importance, as the Euphrates River is home to an impressive range of wildlife and vegetation, some of which are only found in this waterway and its surroundings. The discovery of dangerous chemicals or foreign organisms can upset the equilibrium of the ecosystem and lead to a decline in species count, which could potentially reverberate across the entire ecosystem by disrupting vital environmental services and risking the survival of various species. It is possible that people's health and safety may be compromised if hazardous or polluting materials are found. In cases where such materials are present, it can lead to pollution of the river's water, thereby putting small towns downriver in jeopardy as they use that same contaminated water source for drinking purposes as well as other important needs. The increase in danger caused by dangerous organisms in water makes it more likely that diseases will be transmitted through it and pose a greater threat to public health. As individuals fear what they are not familiar with, it's now more than ever before that we carry out thorough scientific research and tracking in order to identify any potential risks that will keep them safe. The societal and economic impacts of this finding should not be overlooked, as the Euphrates River is highly valuable for enabling agriculture via efficient irrigation practices as well as smoothing travel and commerce. Changes resulting from this discovery may have significant effects on various sectors, such as agriculture, which could see a decrease in output, potentially leading to job losses and decreased financial security. This could lead to worsening conditions, including high rates of poverty, shortages of food, and social turmoil. Likewise, one cannot ignore the impact on a larger scale, as the course of the Euphrates can be traced from its origin in Turkey all the way to its end in Iraq. If an item with significant historical or cultural value is discovered, it may worsen existing conflicts and disputes over territory, possibly tracing a link to earlier civilizations or wars that can greatly impact local politics and relationships with other countries, while also impacting the conservation of historical sites. Similarly, the global effect should not be overlooked, as the river known as the Euphrates passes through many countries including Turkey, Syria, and Iraq, among others. Any find considered historically significant or that holds cultural value might worsen already tense relations and fuel territorial disputes. Exploring potential connections to past societies or wars could have wide-ranging consequences for regional politics, as well as preserving historical relics and diplomatic ties. Considering the feasible outcomes and their impacts, it is vital for us to move promptly with coordination. Determining the specific nature and risks of this finding requires a comprehensive scientific study. Putting in place proper tracking and protective measures is necessary to protect the environment and public health while maintaining safe water standards. Moreover, the fact that multiple nations share access to the Euphrates River means that international collaboration is essential for fostering communication and teamwork amongst all parties concerned. The discovery made under the Euphrates River that is unsettling may result in numerous effects and outcomes to be determined. In order to guarantee long-term security for both dependent towns and their primary water source, it is crucial that immediate steps be taken towards comprehensive scientific study, followed by collaborative group action that addresses biological hazards along with adverse socio-economic repercussions. The eerie finding beneath the Euphrates River has sparked a global response with individuals cooperating to lessen any possible fallout. And the significant natural value, along with cultural and military relevance, has led multiple organizations to come together for the purpose of ensuring the river remains pure. Scientific exploration combined with joint efforts between countries and environmentally conscious behaviors are all a part of worldwide measures to tackle climate change. Number 1. Scientific study and analysis. The global scientific community is investing a lot of effort into uncovering what kind of discovery this is and its potential effects. The analysis of how the river is doing right now, as well as identifying any imminent threats, necessitates taking plenty of water samples, in addition to conducting soil studies and biological surveys. To learn more about creatures or objects that reside under riverbeds, scientists use methods like DNA fingerprinting and isotope analysis. Having access to the insights provided by this study empowers us to make intelligent decisions and design specific strategies for addressing our challenges. Number 2. Water management and conservation. Collaborative efforts among Turkey, Syria, and Iraq were made possible via political cooperation, aided by science, meetings, and shared ventures. Sharing information is key to gaining a better understanding of the situation at hand. The United Nations, as well as the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, or UNESCO, are international entities that offer forums for discussions on issues where people can work together in order to assure a unified reaction. The implementation of sustainable water management practices can alleviate any harmful effects related to this finding, taking steps towards saving water resources while ensuring the high-quality standards is a priority for both government bodies and the national or regional level. Combining efficient watering strategies with pollution source reduction and wastewater remediation initiatives can help achieve this goal. The initiation and installation of groundwater monitoring networks helps detect contaminants immediately while also monitoring both quantity and quality. Number 3. Cleaning up the environment. The task at hand is to repair and revamp the impaired parts of the Euphrates River. By using methods like dredging and silt control, it is possible to remove toxins or contaminants from the riverbank. The aim behind restoring riparian and marshland areas is to bolster the river's natural stability, which in turn helps promote wildlife revival. Setting up systems like man-made marshes to purify a river's environment is one approach used to improve water quality. Public health measures. The finding is subject to certain protective measures intended to minimize any potential threat it poses on public health. The process involves observing the quantity of drinkable water to make sure it's safe, performing medical exams within local areas, and informing individuals about contagious illnesses in order to prevent them. In order to ensure that individuals in affected areas obtain clean drinking water daily, safely, and effectively, it could be considered to provide advanced treatment machines or explore other means of obtaining the resource. Cultural and historical preservation. This has become crucial for archaeological purposes after this finding. Protecting and overseeing the ancient sites along the Euphrates River is crucial in order to prevent unnecessary harm. By carrying out preservation activities such as documenting or restoring cultural sites and artifacts, people aim to protect their heritage. The cooperation between local communities, conservation organizations, and international bodies will help preserve the long-term cultural and historical value of the Euphrates River. Number 6. Geopolitical conversation and cooperation. The resolution of problems resulting from geopolitical disputes over water supplies often involves utilizing international conversation and regional cooperation. Sustainable development efforts for the Euphrates River area involves creating international and bilateral agreements to share water resources and resolve disputes. Promoting equitable access to water supplies while enhancing mutual understanding between participants is the primary objective of these activities. Number 7. Funding for research and development. This comes from a multitude of sources, including governments, private businesses, and international groups. An alarming find under the Euphrates River has left people all over the world feeling uneasy, as everyone's afraid and worried due to a lack of information about the object's identity or purpose. The gravity of this problem becomes evident from its wide-ranging consequences, which include environmental degradation, risks to human health, and disruptions in world politics. It is essential to safeguard both the environment of the Euphrates River and the health of surrounding towns. Comprehending the true nature of this discovery and evaluating its level of danger entails significant scientific research and surveillance. To make prevention and long-term plans work effectively, it is important for harmed nations to work together on an international level. This observation highlights how vulnerable the equilibrium that exists between human behavior and natural circumstances is. Therefore, it's important to handle water in a healthy way while protecting our valuable natural resources, since it shows how vital it is to take care of the environment. The preservation of the Euphrates River's cultural heritage, along with the health of towns and landscapes that are connected to this famed river, hinges on prompt action coupled with diligent watchfulness. So if you found this video informative, then please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching.